looks like you want to become a Superspeedway racer. Well, I'm here to help. My name is Raymond, and I'm the creator of The Street King, and this is the official beginner's guide to Superspeedway racing. Superspeedway racing is one of the most unique forms of racing on the planet. Every car has their power output restricted to the same level. This, combined with wide, highly banked curves, means that you can complete an entire lap around the track without ever lifting off the gas. If this is the case, you might wonder how anyone can be faster than anyone else. The answer to this is the draft. If you tuck in directly behind someone, they have to do all of the hard work punching a hole in the air at 200 miles an hour, while your car gets to fly by with much less air resistance. Less air resistance means a higher top speed. The further back in the field you are, the more cars there are in front of you, and the stronger the draft. Just don't fall so far back that you lose the draft entirely. You won't be able to catch back up. The draft can be your best friend, but it can also be your worst enemy. At the front of the pack, you have no one to draft off, while the entire field is able to draft off of you. You'll be slower than everyone else, so your only hope at maintaining the lead will be to block like crazy and get a push from behind. Just don't pull a bad block or it might cause the big one. The Atlas City 600 is long, like really long. 600 miles long, as a matter of fact. Your car is going to run out of gas and completely wear down its tires multiple times before you finish the race, so you're going to need to pit for more. Pit stops are all about strategy. In order to stay in the draft, you want to pit with a large group of cars so that when you leave the pits, you'll all be able to help each other get back up to speed as a pack. Making your way down the pits is also tricky. Atlas City Superspeedway has a 55 mile an hour pit road speed limit. When you hit the commitment line, make sure you're not speeding or you'll be hit with a huge penalty. Getting down from 200 miles an hour to 55 can be tricky and takes practice. Once you're on pit road, take a look at how your tires and fuel are doing and adjust your stop options accordingly. You'll want to spend as little time on pit road as possible while still getting enough tires and fuel, so this is a big part of where some tricky strategy calls will come into play. Crashes happen. It's Superspeedway racing. And when they're serious, a caution will be called. When that happens, the entire field will be bunched back up double file for a restart. It doesn't matter how much of a lead someone has. Everyone will be put side by side again in the order of their rank. Before a restart though, a couple things can happen. You'll have the option to pit under caution. If you choose to take it, all cars that did not pit will cycle out in front of you. However, pitting under caution can be good since you lose a lot less overall time. Sometimes, things get really bad for you, and if they're bad enough, you might go an entire lap or more down. Don't give up though, cautions can save your race. The highest ranked car not on the lead lap when a caution comes out will be given the free pass. On a restart, the free pass will be given their lap back, although they will restart all the way back at the very end of the line, behind the lap down cars. This means that even if you go a lap down, you can still get back on the lead lap just by racing the other lap down cars until a caution comes out. Another way to get your lap back is through a wave around. If a caution comes out and all lead lap cars pit, then you can choose to stay out and you'll be given your lap back. However, if just one lead lap car chooses not to pit, you won't be able to get the wave around. Let's recap. Stay in the draft, and when you get to the front, block like crazy to keep the lead. Strategize on pit road, and use cautions and restarts to your advantage, especially if you go a lap down. There's still a lot more strategy and trickery to Superspeedway racing, but that's all I've got for this beginner's guide. And if you follow these rules, you'll already be contending for the win. Huge thanks to my King patrons, TheLegomaniac10 and GrandAM67, for supporting me and my games. If you'd like to support me as well, be sure to check out my Patreon page in the video description. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helps your racecraft.